I'm really tired. Are you? The moon.
Have we started?
The moon. Remember the show, The Plane.
Tattoo.
Yeah, what was that show called?
The plane.
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Island, yeah.
The plane.
Never got into that.
Oh, I tried to.
It was always on it, like.
I think I was a bit of a TV whore. Anything that was on, I would watch it, even if I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Do you feel that too?
Yeah.
I could, and that is one of the shows.
Yeah. Love Boat.
It's more, yeah.
Like you wouldn't. Yeah,
it's just like, there's something on. I must sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't Young and the Restless or Days of Our Lives. I could never watch that.
I did. I went through a period of Days of Our Lives. I was a bit depressed around 18. And I went through a phase of that. And I even.
Sand through an hourglass.
I even went to Chadstone Shopping Centre with my friend.
Oh, to see a celebrity.
Patch. He was from that
eye patch.
Kayla. Yeah.
Did he wear the eye?
They were a couple in the show.
That? I never watched.
I know, but how good is the marketing?
Yeah.
I forgot I did that, Paul.
Did that guy die like 10 times or something and come back?
Probably. He was so cool.
Yeah.
I think he rode a motorbike.
Patch.
I went to Chadstone to meet them.
Going to like a shopping centre to meet a celebrity.
Have you done that?
No.
I have.
I don't think
I did that. And I did Kylie Minogue and Jason Donovan.
Oh, really?
At the height of Neighbours, Southland. They're at the bottom of right in the centre with the escalators.
Yeah.
They were there. You know, there was a little stage and they'd do fashion shows sometimes there.
Packed.
It was packed. It was right when they took off those two.
Yeah.
And I think she'd done a few songs by that point, but she was Kylie then, not the beautiful, sophisticated Kylie that she is.
I remember they had a Greatest American Hero competition at Southland Shopping Centre.
Did you win?
No, I was too young. I was in primary school.
You would have loved that show, did you?
They had like a diving board. So it was who could do the best Greatest American Hero flying. Because, you know, in the Greatest American Hero, he couldn't really fly properly. He was always just like trying to work it out and how to fly. So who could impersonate him jumping off this thing into like a big air cushion thing. Like there's no way you could do that now. And you'd win a Greatest American Hero T-shirt. So, and I remember Dad went up and asked if the guy behind the counter who was, helping them, can you slip us one for my son? And I had a Greatest American Hero T-shirt.
Oh, that's so nice.
And it was like 3 sizes too big, but it's one of those things where you think, where is it? What happened to that T-shirt?
But what happened to the Birdman rally?
No, it's still Birdman. Yeah, when they jump off the thing, remember?
That's still going, the Birdman rally?
That still happens.
What is it?
Yeah.
Well, it was huge in the 80s.
It was huge.
It was a competition where you could see how far you could jump. You jump off a
Moomba, they still have it.
And see who could get the furthest. And some people would just flap wings. They'd dress up like a bird and flap wings. Some people would take it really seriously.
Engineers would build something.
I don't know what you'd win, though. What would you win? Nothing?
I don't know.
Pride?
Lunch with Bert Newton. Not sure. Yeah, that still happens, but they don't advertise it as much. Like it was massive when we were kids.
I am surprised it still happened. It was massive.
Yeah.
Although Moomba itself was a bit more big deal back then too.
Yeah. So it comes and goes so quickly.
It'd be in the paper, who's going to be the king and queen of Moomba, and we'd be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the show, the Royal Melbourne Show.
Yeah.
Oh, in the mornings watching the cartoons and they'd advertise all the show bags.
Bertie Beetle.
Oh,
Bertie Beetle. Do you know is that still a big thing, the Royal Melbourne Show? Did you ever get a Bertie Beetle show bag?
I never went, but
really? We get
grade
every year.
6. I don't know.
My kids went when they, not with me, I wouldn't go. My sister took them.
But the show bags would just be the bit, like,
I know.
You know.
They were full of crap, but they were such good crap.
Like I'd have the army show bag.
Oh.
And have an M16 in it and a handgun and a compass, or a knife, plastic
I got
knife.
one that had a tinsel wig in it. Remember they were big? And then I had it on. I wore it for days. I wouldn't take it off. And I stood in front of the heater and it fucking burnt. Like it went like a perm. It just melted. And then mine just had like a perm at the back because it just melted.
Well, I think that's where I got my magic stick from. From the Royal Melbourne Show. It was probably, I bought a magic show bag. Yeah.
Of course you did.
And then I had a Superman one that came with a cape.
Yeah,
and
I had
the
Wonder
mask,
Woman.
And it'd have the kryptonite with the chain on it. Superman, when they put that chain with the kryptonite on him and put him in the pool. Remember that?
So would you put that on and just struggle?
Yeah, but I was in my above ground pool and I'd be lying at the bottom of the pool with it on going, got to try to get out. I need to save.
I had Wonder Woman with the bracelets, and you just walk around going like this.
I remember them.
Deflecting everything. Yeah.
I secretly wanted to wear them.
Yeah. And she had she had some cool kit.
Yeah, she was a cool.
Yeah, and she was hot.
Yeah, she's still hot.
She's still hot.
What's the actress?
The modern one or the real one?
No, the real one.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
My friend would know. She's obsessed with her.
Oh, yeah.
It'll come to me.
The real one.
The TV show.
The TV show one.
The 80s TV show, not the movies now.
Oh, I can't help
Not
that.
Gal.
Stunning.
Yeah. Linda Carter.
That's it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that name.
Oh.
And she'd just do that spin and just change magically.
And every outfit, she's just...
Oh, she's just gorgeous.
Yeah. Anywho, can we take a break?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so...
We were talking about...
So what were we talking about?
Well, that kind of leads into
How
what
did
we
we
were talking
even
about
start?
right before was we're talking about Saturday TV in the 80s. Like, so in the mornings, the early bird show.
Yeah.
Remember the early bird show with
best.
Daryl Cotton?
Yeah, and Marty the Monster.
Yes. And that got us talking about all those characters where like a guy inside a costume, what do you call that? You know, like a mascot, but they were big back then.
There was
Humphrey B. Bear, Fat Cat, Marty Monster, Pluck a Duck.
Yeah.
They were
Aggro.
huge. Well, he had a hand inside him, not a person.
Hand up him. Yeah, but
they were all quite sexual.
Yeah.
Not explicitly, but they would say comments that had a lot of innuendo.
Marty Monster was randy as, mate.
People. He used to hump guests like a dog. Do you remember? He was so naughty.
Yeah.
How he wrestled. Do you remember he wrestled that kangaroo? Like he had a full-on
wrestle. I know. Well, my brother was on the early bird show.
Really?
Because they were promoting the ice hockey when he played ice hockey when he was like, I don't know, 6 or 7. And yeah, even Julian got in a fight with Marty Monster with his ice hockey stick. We still got it on VHS.
Oh my God.
He started smacking him with his ice hockey stick. But yeah, like Fat Cat, like you couldn't even have Fat Cat now.
No.
It wouldn't be called Fat Cat.
No.
It'd be,
he'd be called
plus size cat.
He'd just be called Cat.
Weight challenged cat.
No, you can't comment on that. It'd just be Cat.
Just cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Cat.
No fat shaming the cat.
No. Just, cat.
Yeah. And Humphrey
was
cat.
beautiful.
Do you reckon
Why didn't they have pants on? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did Fat Cat not have pants?
I don't think so. What show was Fat Cat on?
Fat Cat.
Oh, the show was called Fat Cat.
Fat Cat.
I don't remember that.
What about that other show? It was called Come On Kids. Do you remember Come On Kids? Come on, kids.
I don't remember that.
Oh, anyway.
Leave that one.
Leave that one alone. Yeah, poor choice for whoever came up with that name.
What about Mr. Squiggle? Hurry up, Blackboard.
Hurry up.
He was amazing. Do you know Mr. Squiggle? Was that in your generation?
What does he look like?
He's like a guy with a pencil nose, a big nose.
With a pencil and he'd draw.
And he'd draw. But the clever thing is he was drawing upside down.
It's a man holding a yo-yo upside down, Miss Jane.
Yeah.
I think so.
And Miss Jane, she was lovely. I love Miss Helena from Romper Room.
Oh,
she was so beautiful. She was hypnotic. She was so, because I think our family, we were quite animated and quite loud, and it was in a good way, but it was like a bit chaotic. And she was quiet, and she would speak so quietly to the children.
Was
and
that
I would just sit there like,
at the end, they go to the windows?
Yes. No, the magic mirror.
Oh, the magic mirror.
And she'd say,
oh, you wouldn't say your name.
Tell me today. I see.
Yeah,
she never said Mandie. She never said Mandie.
Really?
She'd name
why, Miss Helena? Why?
Yeah.
She'd name a few.
She'd say a few names.
So if the kids were sitting there.
Do you remember her name?
Miss Helena. Because I loved her. I was like, oh, I just wanted to be in her presence. She was so calm and quiet. And I'm not.
Yeah.
So I needed a bit of
who's the equivalent to that now? Justine Clark.
I was going to say that. Love.
Yeah.
On Play School.
Yeah.
She has got that similar energy.
She's got that
she's a bit more fun though, isn't she? Yeah. But yeah, she's got that beautiful. Noni was like that too. Remember Noni on Play School?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite character on Play School? Remember them? Like
Ted?
Big Ted or Little Ted?
Oh. I always go for the
I like
underdog.
Jemima.
Ted.
Little Ted?
Yeah.
And which window? Arch.
I don't remember what they were.
There was a circle, a square, and an
Rectangle?
arch, and
Oh,
they'd
no.
go through a window, and every time you'd hope they go. Do you remember it?
I watched Play School.
Yeah.
But you guys can remember it better than me.
Mm.
Because we only had 3 shows.
Yeah, we didn't have.
You had,
yeah.
so we
Yeah,
remember
my
it.
brain's just.
Yeah, you've got a lot going on in there.
Yeah, Saturday mornings, all the cartoons.
Yeah.
the World Wrestling card. Remember the Hulk, Junkyard Dog, and the Ultimate Warrior, and I was right into the wrestling at that age as well. And then they made the cartoon for it. Then we had Transformers was
Well,
huge.
and Cyndi Lauper was part of the wrestling.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
That's
yeah.
why that's the only reason I liked it.
Yeah. So and then Hey Hey It's Saturday was huge. Again.
Huge, Pluck a Duck.
Yeah.
Do you know Hey Hey?
Huge. Only from Mouse.
Look at me. Do you know Hey Hey? When have you ever called it that?
Hey
name?
Hey.
Do you know Hey Hey?
We used to
Double hey.
we used to coordinate
Hey,
when we
hey.
went out to the pub. I'd go around to a mate's house and we'd go, just stay and drink there until we'll leave after Red Faces.
Yeah. Because there's always a band on too.
Yeah.
But Red Faces was good.
Yeah.
And also, remember 1927?
Yeah.
That band, the singer got found on
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Huh.
there was some talent on there.
That was my real first job working on Hey Hey Saturday.
What do you mean?
At doing lighting at Hey Hey Saturday. It was my first job out of
Really?
school.
I do
yeah.
not remember you doing that.
Yeah. So
Was that did you enjoy that?
no, not at all. No, didn't
Can you
last
say why?
they're a different breed, those lighting guys. So
Yeah.
met Daryl Summers. I actually wanted to pull him up because when I was in primary school, I wrote him a letter and he never wrote back.
Oh.
Daryl Summers. So I was going to ask him, hey mate,
Do you remember me?
do you remember me?
Yeah.
I wrote you a letter. I didn't do it though.
There was a
better
girl in our primary school who wrote to Princess Diana and she wrote back.
Really?
Yeah, it was in the paper. She was in your year. Well, you went at my primary school, so I was thinking of a friend of ours, Kylie, but she was
Did
in
she
her year.
actually write back?
Yes, she was in the paper and it had the official
Signature.
fucking
So the letter was in the paper?
the girl and the letter were in
Official fucking.
her royal letter writing.
The royal writing.
There was something that made it official.
Yeah. Stamp.
Wow.
Yeah.
A big stamp
Yeah, a big
on it.
stamp with a queen on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Must be real.
That's what it was. Must have been real. Yeah, but I was quite jealous. That's a big one.
Yeah,
And
that's huge.
Daryl couldn't even get back to
Couldn't
you.
even get too busy.
God,
Hanging
Diana,
out
I'm
with
sure she was
Aussie.
way more busy than that.
Yeah, I know.
And she could take the
Get a
time.
grip, Daryl. Get over yourself, mate.
Yeah.
A little bit up himself. Up himself. Do you know what up himself means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's still around.
Is it?
Mm.
So up yourself was such a big thing
You're
in
so
primary
up
school.
yourself.
If
Yeah.
you were slightly a little bit confident,
Yeah.
everyone go, oh my God, so up themselves.
I know.
Like,
I know. It's very big in our culture back then to not try to stand
yeah,
out.
I know. Yeah.
Tall poppy.
Yeah,
Tall
tall
poppy is
syndrome.
true here, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Once you start sort of,
Yeah. Don't get a
shoot
name
it
for
down.
yourself.
Yeah. Don't be a wanker.
I've got a bit of a confession of a weirdo.
Oh, yes.
It's more of an obsession of a weirdo, but it ties into this. Do you remember the show Young Talent Time?
Yes, I do.
Did you watch it?
I did on occasion.
Who was your favourite?
Probably Tina.
That was my
Yeah.
grandfather's favourite. That's how come I loved it so much, because we would watch it most Saturday nights with my grandparents,
Yeah.
and my grandfather loved Tina Arena.
Yeah.
He videotaped her last show. They'd sing a big number at the end
Yeah.
and everyone cries. And he videotaped the last 10 minutes, and we would often sit and watch the last 10 minutes of Tina, even 20 years later
Yeah.
on video.
That's so funny. My nan loved it as well.
Yeah.
Loved watching it. My nan
But
did.
didn't you? I loved it. I wanted to be on it. I just didn't know you could actually be on it. I didn't know where these kids came from, how they got there.
Yeah.
My cousin went to Johnny Young Talent School for a while. Yeah. And I asked.
I forgot all about the talent school.
And I asked Mum to go, but she said no.
What is that?
So this show was like sorry, I should have said it was on in the 80s and 90s. It's like an Australian, it's kids singing and dancing with, the host was Johnny Young, and he was like a singer from the 60s in Australia, 60s and 70s. And they would just sing modern songs. They'd reinterpret them and sing them. So, and do dance routines. And they would have guests on. They didn't do skits or things like that, but they'd have guests on and things like that. But Danny Minogue started on that.
Yeah.
So I was obsessed with that show when I was little, like most kids. But then it dropped away a bit for me. But then my friend in early high school, she was really loving into it. And I've promised I won't say her name. I reckon you will know straight away who it is, but don't say.
Okay.
And so that got me back into it as early teens. Now, we probably liked that show a little bit later than most people.
You're right.
Probably up to 15. When they started bringing in what they called the new generation.
Oh, yeah.
Which was the older ones because when you got to 16, you had to leave the show.
Just when ratings were sort of starting to fade a little bit.
Well, maybe they didn't. Maybe they thought that the younger ones didn't have as much. I don't know why.
To jump the shark.
But they tried to keep, so they kept Danny Minogue, Vince Del Tito, Bevan Adensall, Mark, someone, and Natalie. So they kept them, and then they had the cute younger ones as well. And me and my friend we really got into it. And I got a massive crush on Bevan. So much so that I knew a lot about his life outside of there. And I knew that he, like me, loved John Farnham. Yeah.
Stalking.
It was a little bit no, I didn't ever stalked him. Although.
So I knew where he lived.
Although this might get it. Well, that's actually what happened. So anyway, long story short, we knew that Bevan loved golf. Now, I don't give a shit about golf, but my dad loves golf. And there was some kind of tournament with Greg Norman playing. Do you remember him?
Yeah, the Shark.
Yeah, the Shark. Do you know Greg Norman? He's like a big golfer in the 80s, Australian. Anyway, Dad got free tickets to the golf. So me and my friend decided, well, he's going to be there. He had no thing to tell us that. He never announced it, but we were just like, he'll be there. We know he'll be there. Dad said, I've got free tickets. I can't go. And I said, well, can I have them? And yes, you can. So me and my friend went to the golf and we decided, well, he would probably be following Greg Norman around because he's the most famous golfer there. So we just started following Greg Norman and we're just the worst followers because we're just chatting. You're supposed to be quiet. We didn't know that. We learned the rules as we went. But after about 20 minutes of following Greg Norman, we're like, where's Bevan? Like we just were so sure he'd be there. Anyway, we were getting a bit like, oh, well, we'll have to let this go. I guess we'll just follow Greg Norman around and go home. And then we're standing there watching him putt. Is it putting into the hole?
Yep.
And then we just hear this voice go, you two aren't into golf or something like that. And we looked, there's Bevan.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. He was there. And then we spent the whole day with Bevan.
What?
Touring the golf. He had no idea that we had planned to go there to be with Bevan.
Did you tell him?
No. But what happened at the end is so sad. So at one point, I nearly said her name, my friend said, oh, I just need to go to the toilet to leave me with Bevan.
Oh.
And so we're just sitting there.
To hook up.
Yeah, well, she was just giving me an opportunity.
The layup.
Yeah.
Wingman.
I've told you before, I was just really shit with that stuff. And so I was just being a bit of a dork and just asking really silly questions, can't even remember. But anyway, nothing happened.
Yeah.
But then at the end, we were like, oh, we've got to go. Mum's picking us up. Then he asked my friend for a kiss.
Oh, Bevan, you dog.
Bevan, you dirty dog.
Dirty dog.
And of course,
you were the duff.
I know. What's the duff mean? I'm the duff. What is the duff?
Is
that from The Simpsons?
No, it's like a
the loser.
Not loser. Just
I was the loser.
The friend.
I was the friend, the loser.
What does duff mean?
Look it up.
The Simpsons. It's
yeah,
not duff.
that's what I got.
Not
Duff
Duffy.
Man.
No.
And then I went to Duff McKagan from Gunners. Yeah, so we got in the car and she was so.
How old was Bevan,
supportive.
actually?
He was just a bit older than us. Just a bit older.
Sounded a bit.
No, he's similar age to us.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. It's not like we were 15 and he was 20.
What's a duff?
I've got duff. A designated ugly fat friend.
I didn't know it meant that. Sorry.
Wow.
I take that back. I didn't realise that's what.
No, he was a very similar age to us.
I didn't know that's what it meant.
Devastated.
I apologise for calling you a duff.
I don't
There's
give
a
a
really
shit.
crap movie about
Well, that's why I said it, because of the movie.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't care.
I forgot all.
Yeah, so that's my Bevan story. So thanks a lot, Bevan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bevo.
If you're watching.
Yeah.
If you're listening.
If you're listening, come on the podcast and let's talk about it.
Let's unpack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was so, felt so sad in the car. And my friend was just like, just trying to be polite. And she was so good about it.
Yeah.
But that's my
funny.
story. That's my confession, my obsession of a weirdo.
Obsession confession.
Yeah.
Confession of obsession.
Yeah. I think I've had a few moments like that. Another time.
Hang on.
What
about when you pen pals from the guy from the Rocky Horror Show?
Yes. The guy who created it, Richard O'Brien.
Yeah.
So the same friend. She redeemed herself, this friend.
Okay.
Because her auntie was involved in the industry in England. I don't know how she had contact, but she had his address, through his agent. And I was obsessed, obviously, with Rocky. Rocky Horror is like my favourite movie. That and Star Wars, probably, and Wizard of Oz actually 3. But Rocky Horror is my ultimate favourite film. And so she got me his contact, and so I wrote to him. We should put a photo of them up. I'll find them. But he wrote me these postcards. So I'd ask him such silly questions about the film, but he would always write back. We exchanged for about maybe 3 or 4 times he would write back to me. But the first time he did, the postcard, I remember getting home. Daryl, Daryl. I remember getting home from school or work. It must have been school. And I walked in and Mum and Dad were kind of sitting at the bar down the back and they were smiling and looking at, and I was like, they're being weird. What are they doing? And then they handed me this postcard
because it was such a big thing, you know.
Well, I didn't believe it was him. I started crying and said to my dad, "You did that? Why would you do that to me?" He's like, "I didn't do it." And he goes, "Look at the stamps. They're from England." And I was like, because I couldn't believe that this person that I had up on such a pedestal would write to me. It was so funny. But so he's the coolest guy. I was so
that's cool. That's very.
That
cool.
is really cool. Yeah. I forgot about that too. You said that.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. The New Kids on the Block waved at me once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And me and my friend swear that John Bon Jovi waved at us in the whole crowd at the tennis centre.
Ah.
You know, as you do, you think it's you. He's probably waved at 30 people in my area.
Yeah, the rock star's looking right at you in the crowd.
Yeah. And you think it's you, but so does everyone else around you.
I was going to say the equivalent these days is a DM. Like sending
right.
Is it?
It's not the same.
No.
The pen pal stuff is really cool.
That's an effort.
It's an effort.
You went to Letterbox, you post it, you know, there's a whole thing that goes with that.
Yeah.
And there's no stamps. Like it could just be AI responding now.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of that.
No.
Yeah.
Have you, Daryl Summers is your only one?
You never, I danced with Alanis Morissette.
What?
At a
that is so Gen X.
But I didn't know I was until later. She was out touring or something, and then we're at a bar, and Vika and Linda were at the bar, and they were just on the dance floor because I didn't realise we were dancing, and I didn't realise that they were on the dance floor.
You're a little bit pissy.
Yeah, really pissy, and a dingy pub with live music. I noticed them. And then there was this girl with them, and I was dancing next to her, and we're, you know, making a bit of eye contact and, you know, just laughing, having a bit of fun. And then later on the news, the next night, they reported that she was out with Vika and Linda at this at a bar. And I was like, oh my God, and then I clicked because I was so pissed. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even realise it was her. And that I was having a thing
with Alanis.
No, we just had a little bit of a boogie.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So
she's iconic for our generation, like the angsty 90s.
Yeah.
She was, that album was like massive.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Do you know who that is, Alanis Morissette?
No. Maybe, but not.
Do you know the song You Ought to Know? You would, I reckon.
Probably.
I'm not going to sing it. I wouldn't do that I do normally do it.
I remember going to see in England, went and saw a play, a school group. We did a tour.
Sandy?
With Sandy, second college touring with that play in England. I remember we just been on a massive flight and then we went to the Shakespeare Theatre to watch some Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So we went in there and I had to excuse myself because I kept falling asleep while I was watching the play and I'd fall asleep and then I'd just like yell out. Like the last thing I sort of, and then I looked to my left and everyone would be like looking at me going like this. I was teacher said, can I just go sit in the foyer for a bit? I just can't keep my eyes open. I said, yeah, you better go. So I went and just sat in the foyer. There was no one there. Yeah, a couple of minutes later, the Duke of Edinburgh walks in and goes, hello. I go, g'day. Like I'm just sitting on the couch. He's just walking past with his security. And I go, g'day. And he goes, oh, from Australia. And I go, yeah. Like, I had no idea who he was. And then
this is a bit of a recurring theme with you.
and then 2 minutes later, Jeremy Irons walks in and says hello. And I had a bit of a chat with who he was.
Yeah.
You know.
And you had a chat to him?
Yeah, a little chat with him. And yeah, friendly, just little. And so that's my claim to fame.
I saw Morgan Freeman in Italy.
Oh.
Just walked past him in a piazza somewhere.
Oh.
I'm like, it's Morgan Freeman.
That's cool.
Yeah. Because I think Morgan Freeman, even though he's a human, we all kind of see him like he's God.
I was going to say that, literally going to say that. He's the voice of God.
He is, yeah. And he always plays that kind of character. Not always, but he has a lot. But I think we all kind of just view him like God.
Morgan, do it.
Oh,
do it.
Morgan, no, I'm Morgan Freeman. No, a little bit. I could do Michael Caine. My name's Michael Caine. Anywho.
So, Paul, I have noticed that there's a movie coming out soon called Power Ballad.
What?
Yeah. And it stars Paul Rudd, I think. But anyway, it got me thinking literally about power ballads, because the power ballad is Generation X.
Yeah.
Like, I had a little bit of an internet look, and it is literally the 70s to the 90s is the power ballad.
Yeah.
And it hasn't really evolved again.
Oh,
I love it.
Can you explain it for the people that
I literally wrote it down.
Okay.
So because you know what a ballad is, it's just a slow song. Usually, sometimes it's a love song kind of thing. So a power ballad is when it's big sounds and it builds and builds, and it's kind of got all these rock elements to it, and generally has a massive guitar solo wherever, and it's the one where they would get lighters out. You know, the epitome of a power ballad is November Rain by Guns N' Roses.
It's almost got a little bit of an orchestra in the background too.
It's so big, but it's not. So the hair bands again were the ones that kind of really tapped into it, but it kind of died out with Celine Dion. You know, My Heart Will Go On from Titanic.
Yeah.
And also like Tony Braxton, remember that one? Unbreak My Heart.
And what's his name? He sang at the grand final and it was horrible.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf was huge.
Yes. He was massive power ballad. So they're like, so I've written some down so you can get, so More Than Words by Extreme.
Oh, yeah. Is that a power ballad though?
Yeah. Well, actually, as I was reading about it, no, that's what came straight from that was the acoustic power ballad. Ballad, but you're right there.
Yeah.
So like When I See You Smile, like Bon Jovi. Yeah. Bon Jovi were huge.
Yeah.
I'll Be There For You.
Yeah.
And then all those ones in the 90s. You know, what's that one? I will always.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I will love you, baby.
Yeah.
That one. Like, How Do I Get You Alone? But Alone by Heart. All of these songs, Can't Fight This Feeling, REO Speedwagon. Like it's anything that Steve Perry sings is like a power ballad. What happened to them? Poison, Every Rose Has Its Thorn.
Yeah.
What happened to the power ballad? Why?
Yeah,
because I think you guys are missing out because they're so full of emotion. They're so good when you need to cry. They're so good if you're angry. They're so good if you want to let off steam.
Equivalent now, but we just.
Well, I reckon everything's just so chill in music now. I mean, I'm no expert of your generation of music, but because there's something almost not cool about them as well, which is what makes them so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that they are cheesy.
But
that's what's great about them.
But a good song is a good song. Like I don't care how cheesy it is or how corny it is. If it's a good song, like some songs, it's funny because I follow a lot of stuff on Insta regarding how they put music together back in, older tracks and what came into it and how they found the sound and all that sort of stuff. And for songs that you didn't think were such not a great song. And then you watch that and realize how much work went into
know.
that song and how many layers there are in that song and how hard it would have been to put together. You have a different appreciation for music.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm finding that with a lot of songs now when I'm reflecting and listening back to something that I would have just probably gone, it's all right. Yeah, getting a lot more enjoyment out of it now. Yeah.
And I just think too, like, if you think about karaoke, most of it would be power ballads.
Yeah.
If you think about 2 a.m. on the dance floor, drunk, what's everyone screaming? It's a power ballad.
Oh, what about that? I reckon Harry Styles' song is a bit of a ballad. I heard that last night.
No, but there's ballads.
yeah.
There's ballads and there's power ballads. So as I said to you, a power ballad, it's played at a slower tempo, but it has big sounding musical backgrounds with rock elements, distorted guitars, heavy drums, and it builds and builds. There's constant escalation to this big crescendo.
Yeah.
So to me, the ultimate kind of example of that is November Rain, where it builds and builds and builds to Slash in the desert in front of that church, just ripping that guitar solo.
Well, that's I reckon the Harry Styles song.
What is it? What's it called?
Because I watched it was in Hail Mary. I watched that movie last night.
Well,
did you?
Yeah.
So
really
Paul,
really good.
a lot of them, because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, a lot of them do go with movies. Remember we talked about songs with movies and a lot of the power ballads. So the Aerosmith one,
Oh yeah, Aerosmith,
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing,
Yeah.
that came from that space one with Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Armageddon.
Yeah. So you're right. So that probably is.
Yeah.
There you go. They're resurrecting.
Harry Styles song? What's
Sign of the Times.
Yeah, Sign of the Times.
Oh,
Very much.
yeah.
Yes.
That's in the vein of like an In Excess kind of Never
but
Tear
it
Us
sort of
Apart.
builds and it gets,
You're right.
you know, that's...
But it's still, to me, it's
not as...
it's got a bit of class to it. Power ballad just...
It is a really lovely song, yeah.
It's such... And I say that with respect to the power ballad. I just feel like it's too intense in the best way possible.
Yeah.
But you're right, that does build.
Yeah.
So does Angels by Robbie Williams. That's another one that you could put in there.
It's funny because when
they're ballads.
It was funny when you said that because Nikki said to me, "Who sings? Does Robbie Williams sing this song?" When we were listening to the Harry Styles song,
he reminds
me of that.
Same. Yeah. But I was just thinking about it. Where are they? Bring them back. What would be? What's your favourite? Can you think of any? I think "Alone" by Heart is probably my one.
Don't know. It wasn't
because they're always passionate lyrics too. Like they also did. What was that one? Where the storyline was ended up they had a one night stand and then she had his baby. Yeah. And he saw himself in the baby's eyes. What's that song?
Oh.
Heart. No, I mean Heart.
I don't know.
Oh, I know everyone's going, "Is that?" It'll come to me.
But I like David Bowie, Life on Mars. Like that to me, sort of, because that grows.
Yeah.
They all start off a bit slow and then build, and you know.
But do you get what I mean? Like that's a ballad. A power ballad goes to the next level of intensity.
Yeah, there's almost screaming.
Boom, 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 and then there's almost screaming.
Yeah, by the end of it,
it's like it goes through your whole body.
Like
it's like going and watching a musical.
Yeah.
Have you gone to many musicals? They're so intense. I just sit there crying. I can't handle the intensity of all that music and the singing and the dancing. It's just overwhelming to me, and I just bawl my eyes out the whole time in a good way. But I'm just like,
well, that must be enjoyable.
This is so Do you get what I mean?
So it is a very emotional thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I digress from the power ballad.
Yeah.
So I say, bring them back. Bring them back.
The ballad. Bring back the ballad. Hey, I've got a pissed off Paulie.
Oh, I'm scared.
Are you ready for the pissed off Paulie?
I
am. I want to talk about cinema etiquette.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
Now, I went to the cinema. I hadn't been for ages, and I went with my son, Baxter, and we were sitting there, and it was just continuous noise and different things happening throughout the whole movie. Like, people don't, like, for starters, he had a couple next to him, a young couple. They must have just got together or what, I don't know. But they were just snogging off the whole time. And they're like right next to him.
How old?
And then he's uncomfortable, like in their 20s, right? And then, so Baxter's uncomfortable. And then everything that was sort of a little bit nice in the movie, they both go, "Oh," out loud, right? So then my son's just looking at me like, "Oh my God." like every little thing. They went, oh. And then we had probably 3 rows back, someone over exaggerating their laugh when something slightly funny happened.
Can you do it?
So it was just like no one's laughing in the cinema, and this one person was going, and then we're like, okay, first time we're like, okay, and then it just continues, and no one else is laughing, and then something funny would happen, and they wouldn't laugh. And I'm like, surely they're doing that deliberately. So I was like, and then you've got to be careful too, because it might be someone who's, so you don't want to sort of.
You got to tolerate it.
Yeah, you got to tolerate it somewhat. And then, when it lit up, the cinema lit up, I turned around and had a look, and no, they were fine, and just doing it. I don't know, they're doing delivery. So there was that. And then Baxter nudges me and goes, go over there. And there's some lady standing in an aisle doing this in the aisle while the movie's going, like throwing her arms around and, being over the top. And I'm like, what is she doing? And then, so that's all I can see in the corner of my eyes, this lady throwing her arms around. And then you got someone in a bag of chips that must be, I don't know, must hold 5 litres of chips. It was so, like, when are you going to finish this bag? And eat it when there's a noisy scene, not when there's dialogue and it's quiet and you just through your bag. Like, and pick a time when you're going to just scoff, That's how you do it. So anyway, the movie finished and I felt bad because the movie finished and the lady throwing her arms around was doing sign for a group of kids throughout the whole movie.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, okay. I feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was fine. But yeah,
the rest
of it was super annoying.
I hear
I'm
you.
like, I don't know. I'd rather go to the movies during the middle of the day or when no one else is going to be in there because people
there's no difference.
No idea.
Because I'm with you and like you, I get so easily distracted by something. If there's a noise, I've got misophonia or whatever it's called. If there's a noise, my attention is there. I can no longer focus on the screen. So I've learned but that's just me, and that's not their problem.
Bumping the back of your chair.
Yes.
Oh,
but me and Mum go to the movies once a month together, and we go often to the first showing at like 11 a.m. And Paul, no, they are still doing all those things.
Really?
And we're there, bless their souls, with a lot of elderly people.
Yeah,
and they talk.
I know
him.
He was in.
Yeah. Did you see?
Yeah,
why did he do that? He did it because he was cold. And, and then you're just like,
And their phone rings like 4 times the same person. Oh, I thought I turned that off.
Yeah. I know. So I think it's just the way it is.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
And to the point where sometimes I sit there and I go, Mandie, this is you. And then I think, well, what? I can't never go to the movies then.
Yeah.
I'll have to just watch everything at home
People
because
are so
I can't.
annoying.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to do that shit, do it in your own house. Don't come to a cinema and act like you're sitting in your lounge room and you're the only person in there. There's other people in the theatre who have paid money for a ticket to enjoy it.
I think it's on us, Paul.
Why?
Because I think that's just part of it.
No, it's not acceptable, mate. There should be standards. You can't
eat in there.
It costs a freaking fortune to go to the movies, and the whole time I'm distracted by idiots eating and doing the stupid laugh.
Go.
And making out. Go make out. That's what they call, what is it? Netflixing or whatever.
Yeah. Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill. Go Netflix.
Is that what they call it? Is that what that is?
That's what that means.
I didn't know that. That's code.
Yeah.
I really hope you haven't used that.
It's not Hoyts.
I
Hoyts
probably
and chill.
have.
Do it at home, mate. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you snogging off and.
Well, you should do it, and then that would really gross them out.
Do it with my wife.
Yeah.
Just
go and see the latest Young film and do it in there and get them back.
Yeah, and just keep shouting out, slay.
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah, bitches. Just keep saying that.
A slay is a word that I didn't know
what they say?
Slay means like.
Doesn't slay mean like, you did it really?
It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said slay in the 80s.
No, we didn't. Slay.
We'd say slayed.
Oh,
ED.
I don't remember saying slayed.
I did. You slayed it.
You slayed it? Yeah, okay.
Paul, before we go, I want you to tell the story that you told me before we went on air about the possum pissing on your car. Because I think it's really nice.
It is. It was nice.
How it ended. And I think we should maybe possibly plug that business.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Go and say
it was just one of those things that happened that, just doesn't seem to happen anymore.
Yes.
So,
because that's why I think we should talk about it, because I feel like what happened was the normal etiquette in the 80s and 90s.
It was, yeah.
So let's plug this person.
Okay. So what happened was I had a bit of on my car, I noticed there was a bit of
Paul's got a new car and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, and there was a bit of possum wee on the front and I couldn't get it off.
How did you know it was possum wee?
Well, I don't know, because it looked like,
glossy.
No, it's just like a raindrops, but wouldn't come off.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, so I've tried to wipe them off and they wouldn't come off, and I've left smudge marks on it. So I then started panic because I've only had the car for a couple of weeks, right? And then I went to the car wash and I washed it off, and it actually got rid of the possum wee, but left all the scratch marks. I tried to get the possum wee off, so I was so annoyed because I was like, oh my God, I've made it worse. So then I went to the supercar or whatever it's called. They sell so I see if I could polish it out, right? And the guy said, mate, you're probably better off go get it, detailed. And I'm like, oh, man, this is, So anyway, so I went from there. Then I went to the guys at V20 on the Nepean Highway. They got the car detailing place in Cheltenham. So I pulled up there. I just thought I'd ask and get a quote and see what it's going to cost me. And I pulled up and I said, oh, mate, I've just got these. And he had a look and he's like, oh, yeah. He goes, oh, yeah, no worries, mate. Bring it around. I was like, and then before I could even say, well, what's this going to cost? It just walked off. And he goes, and then he turned around and he goes, yeah, bring it around. So I jumped in the car, drove around, drove it straight into the garage. And then he sort of just walked off, grabbed the buffer machine, squirted the car and just started going. And I was like, oh.
It's like the window washers at the light.
Yeah, just like, no, mate.
Yeah. I don't have any change.
I've only got my card. And then, he just went for it and cleaned it all up, took it out and looked magic. And then I'm thinking, oh, God, how much is it going to cost? And I said to him, oh, mate, so, what do I owe? And he goes, don't worry about it. I said,
legend.
Mate, really? And he goes, yeah, don't worry about it. I said, oh, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. And then, driving out of there, I was like, that just does not happen anymore.
No.
Like I was expecting him to just honestly say $200.
Yeah.
But nothing. So
let's say the name again. Let's plug
it was
them.
V20 on the Nepean Highway.
V20.
Yeah. So I mean,
You're
that was my experience with them.
V20 in Cheltenham Town. That's a power ballad. That's a power ballad.
That's your new theme song. So a little bit of shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out.
But it just doesn't happen anymore.
It doesn't.
You just don't. I don't feel like it happens anymore.
I think it does, but it's only in individual businesses. Like you're not going to get chains and all. Like
I'm sure he's their chain. Like but I was and it makes your day. You think, awesome, yeah, having a win. Had a little bit of a win.
Do you know his name?
No, I can't remember his name.
John.
Yeah, John. Let's call him John.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, that was
everyone go there.
Go there. Yeah.
Legend. Well, I thought that was a nice way to end today because it's nice to remember that people are awesome.
Yep.
Paul,
awesome.
We're all awesome.
We're all awesome.
We're all rad.
Here's to awesomeness.
In the words of the 80s, we're all rad.
So rad, man.
We're all tubular.
Are we going to definitely hit the younger demographic with this sort of talk?
We're all
rad. Cool.
You're a ho dad. You're a ho dad.
Oh, PMX, yo.
Paul's a ho dad.
Yeah, I'm a ho dad.
Yeah. And I'm a scrubber.
Oh. Are you? Okay.
Do you know what a scrubber is? I'm not one, but just for the sake of the argument.
Just leave that with comment if you know what a scrubber is.
You know what a scrubber is?
You've made it
very Australian. And it's very 80s.
Very 80s.
Do you remember that show or that movie? Puberty Blues?
Yeah. Scrubbers.
That's how I knew. Yeah, that's how I knew Mole.
Yeah.
Dirty Mole. Is that what it is?
Yeah. If you're not Australian and you're listening to this, go watch that movie and you'll learn a lot about what we're talking about because it's like the epitome. They did a series too.
That was really good.
I loved it. What's that? Ryan Kaur was in it.
Yeah.
I like him.
Occasionally they just get it right. those sort of shows.
We got it right, Paul.
Yeah, we got
Today
it right.
we got it
We
right.
got it all right.
You got it right.
We're all right, yo.
We got it right.
Yeah.
Get your lighter out right now.
Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye.